afternoon. Diagnosis murder in half an hour here on BBC1 after Greg's pushed to the edge.
So tonight, I thought we could do some serious damage to my credit card, Restaurant, club, cocktails, whatever you want.
Would you please just stop it?
Stop what, exactly?
Okay. I'm not one of your patients, so there's no quick fix.
I'm not suggesting there is, babe. I just want to remind you that we still have a life.
I know. I just didn't expect that I would feel like this, okay?
Well, I said that you should keep in contact with him, didn't I?
Yeah, but you're happy that I'm not, aren't you? Fewer complications in your perfect life.
Look, can we talk about this later?
Oh, yeah, great, yeah. Just when things get difficult, when things get a bit too close for comfort, Greg walks away. Yeah, well, I can't walk away from my son.
Being a drama queen, I'm late for work.
You know, I have work too. Of course, it's never quite as important as your work now, is it?
Don't be stupid.
Stupid as well, am I? Anything else?
Why are you twisting everything I say?
I'll be back at 3.
Rico.
Save it. The drama queen has work.
Good class?
Yeah.
How's your ankle?
Oh, no, it doesn't hurt. I don't think I need to see the doctor.
Nice try. You're going. I want you fighting fit for September.
I am.
We want you to start at the Royal Ballet School with your best foot forward.
I know, I'm just sick of physio.
Well, hopefully it won't be necessary. Was your mum pleased to hear about the Royal?
Yeah, I think so.
You think?
Well, she just went on about how she used to dance.
Oh, she just gets carried away. So, where are you meeting?
The park. She's bringing a picnic.
Lovely. And, look.
Yeah, I know. It was my idea. Just don't see why I've got to lie.
It's not lying, it's just, she thought I'd put you up to it.
Anyway, why are you so keen for me to live with her all of a sudden?
Because digs in London cost a fortune, and I've shelled out enough for you as it is.
And you're trying to get rid of me.
Oh, foiled again.
Excellent. Swelling's gone down. Any tenderness?
No, it feels great. So no more physio, right?
No more physio, congratulations.
Do I get a prize?
Not quite, just don't push it.
Wicked. See, told you.
Best to get it sorted now.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
Well, if that's everything, Dr. Clay.
Actually, no. Have you sorted out a London GP for Thomas yet?
Well, plenty of time for that.
There's no time like the present. But you really should, just in case.
In case of what?
In case. You'd want to know that your nearest and dearest was in good hands, wouldn't you?
Dr. Clay's right. Just wait for me outside.
Don't you need me?
No, just your dad.
Hey.
Oh, Greg, Mrs. Astrid called about changing her prescription.
What about it?
Well, I told her you were fully booked, but she was very insistent, so I said that you might just be able to fit her in at the end of morning surgery.
You had no right to do that, Donna, without talking to me first.
I'm sorry, it's never been a problem before.
Well, it is. Or do you think that doctors need to be on call 24/7?
I think you're blowing this out of proportion.
No, I am not. I'm sick of being taken for a mug around here. Either we have an appointment system or we don't. Was there anything else?
No, Dr. Robinson, whatever you say.
Mr. Parker, follow me.
I don't think you understand.
What more is there to understand? It's terminal or good as.
You said you wanted treatment to prolong your life. Well, it's vital that we start as soon as possible.
I've changed my mind. I'm exhausted by all of this. You lot keep changing your tunes. A few weeks ago, you and the consultant said that my lymphoma was treatable. Well, it wasn't, was it?
As I explained, you were in remission.
Well, I'm not about to go for that aggressive treatment.
Jeffrey, think of the consequences. What about Thomas?
His life has been disrupted enough, and this is his big chance. Nothing's going to stand in the way of that.
You're not going to be able to keep this from him indefinitely.
Say I did undergo months of painful treatment. I'd need constant care. I won't put that burden on him.
And if you die, what then?
Do you think I haven't thought about that? Thomas's welfare is all that I think about. He's meeting his mum today, and I hope, eventually, she'll be there when I'm not.
This is the same woman who walked out on him 10 years ago.
She didn't walk out. Margaret has a good heart. She just finds some things difficult. She'll do the right thing. She has to.
Okay, so let's focus on what's right for you.
You don't give up, do you? I'll make a deal with you. When Thomas is down in London, then we'll discuss treatment again.
That may be too late.
The best I can do. You mentioned palliative options. How about we go through those?
Are you still waiting?
Yeah. Dad's just sorting out a new GP for London. I'm moving there to study.
Ah, sixth form college?
Not quite. The Royal Ballet School.
Wow, how exciting. So we're going to see you in Covent Garden in the not too distant future?
Yeah, maybe.
Well, it's very nice to see a young man with ambition. I used to love ballet when I was young. Mind, I wasn't very good at it. I had 2 left feet.
You should start again.
Yeah, me in a pink tutu, I don't think so.
Oh, I'd dance harder to with you any day.
Hey, you. I'm old enough to be your, well, something or other. Take it from me. My dancing days are definitely over.
Don't believe that for a moment, Julie.
Call me anytime, okay? I mean it.
Of course. Thank you. Thomas, you ready?
Yeah, Julie, are you cheers? Is it all sorted?
Absolutely. We're all set.
Okay. Yes.
You're going to be late.
I doubt it. You know what she's like.
Just go easy, don't rush things.
Do you think she's happy for me?
Absolutely. She's over the moon.
You got a tenner?
You said Mum was bringing a picnic.
Yeah, but this is
Your mum we're talking about,
yeah. Yeah. Nice one. Cheers, Dad.
Darling? Thomas! Oh, gosh! Is that beautiful young man really you? The Royal Ballet School. So proud.
Why are you so late? I've been waiting here for ages.
Forgive me, darling. Oh, I can't believe how handsome you've become.
Mum.
Darling, call me Margaret. Mum makes me sound so old. Look at you.
It's for lunch then.
Oh, I was rushing around like a mad woman this morning, and I got all the
No,
train
it's fine.
times
Do you know what?
mixed up.
Don't worry. I'm not that fussed.
I'm completely hopeless, aren't I? Darling, you're such a diplomat.
There's a cafe up there.
Cafe? Oh, no. Well, not unless they can do us something really special.
Good afternoon, the Mill Health Centre.
Hello, I need to speak to Dr. Clay.
This is Geoffrey Portman. I was in earlier with my son Thomas.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Portman. Dr. Clay is in with a patient at the moment. If you'd like to make an appointment.
I think this is urgent.
OK, Mr Portman, listen, as soon as Dr Clay's free, I'll ask him to give you a call, OK?
Oh, all right.
Please hurry.
Yeah.
I've rescheduled Mrs Astrid for tomorrow morning.
Good.
And, you were quite right. I should have checked with you first. I'm sorry, it won't happen again.
Good. That's how it should be. Is there something else?
Look, I've admitted I was in the wrong. I've apologised, but it cuts both ways, you know.
So what, you want me to congratulate you, Donna, for actually doing your job properly?
I don't know where the real Greg Robinson's gone, but I hope he comes back very soon, because his evil twin is a nightmare.
So do you still miss it? Dancing?
Oh, it's not over for me yet.
You know what I mean? You're not performing anymore.
Yes, I suppose so. It's like breathing to me. But then you know all about that too, don't you, Don? Anyway, I've got my teaching now. Giving something back, you know.
You know, Dad thought you were really special on stage.
Darling, he was just one of my many stage door Johnnies. Still. He had a certain charm. Like you.
Do you wish we could see each other more?
Oh, darling, you'd get awfully bored with me if you saw me every day.
The reason I started ballet was because of you. Because you always encouraged me, even after you left.
Darling, I'm very flattered, but it's not fair. You do it for yourself, or you don't do it at all.
I know I am. You're happy for me, aren't you, going to the Royal?
Of course I am. I'm very, very proud, but it's a big decision. It's a lifetime commitment. That has to come from you. It's a hard life.
But you'll support me, won't you?
Of course. I'll come and see all your shows.
What, is that it?
What do you mean?
Well, we're both going to be living in London.
Yeah, well, you're going to be very, very busy, as I am. I teach all the time.
We can still be together.
What do you mean, live with me?
Yeah.
It's impossible. Believe me.
Yeah, I believe you.
Oh, come on, darling. You know I'm completely hopeless. I can't even look after myself.
My name's Thomas, not Darling. And what about wanting to give something back? How can you find time for your students and not me? You're my mum, remember? Why did Dad think this was a good idea?
Your father? So Geoffrey knew about this?
Yeah, he suggested it.
He can afford to pay for your digs in London.
That's not the point. He thought... I thought that, you know, it'd be good to live with you. I don't know anyone in London.
Why didn't he ask me about this? Why didn't he talk to me?
Where are you going?
To sort this out!
Oh, Jimmy, Geoffrey Portman called. Wants you to call him back, please.
What time was that?
Oh, gosh, 20 minutes ago.
Well, I was in the surgery then.
Yeah, I know, but I was busy elsewhere and then you left before I got a chance to...
This is a very ill patient.
Well, I'm not a mind reader.
Yeah, well, I'd appreciate it in the future if you gave me any messages as soon as you received them.
He doesn't ever think about anybody but himself. He's meddling with my affairs.
Mum, he was just trying to...
Don't call me Mum!
What am I supposed to call you?
Thomas, is your dad in? He rang me earlier.
I think so. Why, what's wrong?
Let's go and check. Hi, Dr. Clay, I'm Thomas's GP.
I'm Margaret.
She's my mother.
Call for an ambulance. Thomas, give me some space to work. Jeffrey, can you hear me? It's Dr. Clay. Don't just stand there! Call an ambulance!
Yes, of course.
Right, you lost consciousness for a while. We called an ambulance.
Oh, you're back. Did you have a nice lunch?
What's going on, Dad? Dr. Clay? Yeah, there'll be time to talk later. Just make your dad comfortable.
The ambulance is on its way.
Margaret. Hello, love. You seem to have caught me at a bad time.
Jeffrey, what on earth's the matter with you?
Jeffrey, relax. Dad, I don't understand. What's going on?
Tommy, there's no need to worry. Your mum's here. You'll be okay.
Dad, please. Oh, come on, Jeffrey. I think it's time. Oh, for... We've been monitoring your dad for the past 6 months. The lymphoma was in remission. Unfortunately, recent tests have confirmed that the lymphoma has become more aggressive.
Oh, Jeffrey.
Is he gonna die?
He's left it a bit late. But if we can persuade your dad to get the treatment he needs, then he's got a chance.
What do you mean, left it a bit late? What's going on, Dad?
I didn't want to worry you.
So that's why you wanted to dump me off with Mum? Do you think I was just going to go to London and forget about you? Do you think I wouldn't notice?
I just wanted you to go, and then I was going to take care of myself, and I thought your mother would take care of you.
Yeah, well, you got that wrong. Because she doesn't care about anyone except herself.
Of course I care. I don't know why you've always had such a low opinion of me.
Listen to yourself. Dad's really sick. And you're still whittering on about you.
Look, this has been a shock for both of you.
Why didn't you tell me?
Perhaps I should go.
Yeah, go on, run off like you always do.
It's enough, Thomas.
Margaret, I'd like it if you stayed, please.
He was only thinking of you.
Why didn't he trust me? If he's that ill, there's a chance he's gonna die.
Or maybe it wasn't the best way to go about it. He didn't want to upset you. He loves you, Thomas.
You know, she's outside smoking a cigarette. Dad's never smoked in his life, and he's the one lying there with cancer. That's not fair.
It's hardly her fault.
And everything else. And you saw what she's like. She doesn't really care.
I think she does, just in her own way. I'm sure she's proud of you.
Only when it suits her. You know, she can forget it. I'm not going to dance anymore.
Thomas, look, you've had a big shock, but I'm sure your dad wouldn't expect you to give up everything for him.
I'm not.
Look, he is ill, but it's treatable, and he's getting the best care.
He's going to need lots of help.
Yeah, he is.
Rico?
I raised an idiot. You're going to throw away all those years of hard graft, your future, to care for an invalid.
No, if I'm an idiot, it's because you treat me like one.
I was trying to protect you.
I'm not a little kid who needs sheltering all the time. Pretending everything's cool. Pretending that Mum still cared. Look, I'm going to stay here and look after you. I've made up my mind.
Margaret?
God, you're still hanging around.
Thomas is saying he's giving up the ballet.
Oh, but you can't.
But why don't you just push off back to London because nobody wants you here?
Thomas, Margaret is your mother and you will respect that.
Why? She doesn't deserve it.
No, he's right. But it's crazy to give up something you're really passionate about because of me.
The only reason I started dancing was because of you. Because I wanted you to notice me. I wanted you to be a part of it.
That's not true. Maybe at first, but you love to dance. I've seen that look in your eyes, so don't you pretend that you did it all for her.
You're more important to me now.
But to give up the dance...
Look, Margaret, just go away. You've got no right to be here. You left us both before. So it's time to do it again.
Don't upset your father. He's ill.
Sorry, Dad. It's never going to be happy families.
It's okay, Margaret. You can go. We're fine.
I wish I'd never phoned you. I wish that you'd never come.
I'm so glad you did. I'm very, very proud of you.
Hey. Hey. How was your day?
Busy.
Why don't I make us something nice to eat?
Not hungry.
Well, I thought maybe we could...
You thought what? That we could go out? Party? Go to bed? You think that's gonna make everything all right again?
No.
But you wanna pretend nothing's wrong, nothing happened?
No, of course not. I just... Can't you think rationally about this?
Rationally?
Yes, look, Charlie isn't dead. He's happy and healthy and living with his mum in Denmark. And okay, you've had to make an incredibly difficult decision to cut yourself out of his life, but it was for his own good. I know you've made a sacrifice, and I know that it was a hard thing to do, and I know that you're really unhappy about it, but babe, at some point you just have to learn to live with it.
You wanna know why I made that decision?
Well, for Charlie's sake.
No. If I could be in Denmark now with Charlie, I would. If I could be a proper father to him, I would.
So what's stopping you? Why don't you?
I'm beginning to wonder.
Mrs. Portman?
I'm just off back to London.
Oh, I see. Get some supplies and then come back up.
No, I won't be coming back. Not needed here. I'm, not much use to anyone, you see.
Really?
Did Thomas tell you I used to be a dancer? It's all I ever wanted. But it didn't quite work out, so... Playing the role of wife and mother seemed like a good bet. I really did try, you know. But I always seemed to miss the mark. I still do. I'm really not a very admirable person.
But to leave them like this?
It's the best way, believe me. I can love them properly from a distance.
Dr. Clay, can you take me through what's going to happen? What Dad's going to need?
Well, it's just quite a sacrifice you're making, Thomas.
Look, my mum's useless. You've seen her. Dad's all I've got. And I'm all he's got, so there's really no choice.
Yeah, but your career?
Do you think I'm going to desert him, be selfish like her?
No, of course not.
Anyway, I don't know, maybe one day when Dad's better I can go...
Look, you know that may not happen.
I'm going to make it happen. I can be pretty stubborn, you know.
Yeah, I've noticed. Come on, let's see if we can find a consultant and we'll have a quick chat.
Okay, what happens next?
Well, they're going to want to treat the infection first, then proceed with some radiotherapy.
Look, of course I want you to go on seeing Charlie. I wouldn't expect anything less.
You're such a good liar.
I'm not the liar here, Rico. I'm not the one who had a child and didn't tell his partner.
Here we go again, huh?
It's always about what you want, isn't it? Always about what you want. What about sharing? What about commitment?
I can't believe you're saying this. I tried to fit into your careful little life ever since I got here.
Well, clearly, my careful little life is really boring now and you want to move on to something more interesting.
Greg, can't you see that?
What's the point? Rico, what is the point of having a relationship that's based on lies and deception?
So what? You want to throw all of this out in the trash? Give up when it gets difficult? You are selfish, self-obsessed and weak. But then you had such a good role model, didn't you?
Careful, Rico.
Your father would be so proud of you. You can run back to suburbia and marry a nice little local girl, huh? And make him really happy.
My father always said that you were clearly out for yourself.
Do you know what? I defended you, but I'm beginning to think that he was right. If that's the case, then I'll leave you alone. Like father, like son.
Come on, don't do this.
I've had enough.
Look, we both said things that we didn't mean, okay?
I disagree. Maybe it was time that we got it all out in the open, you know? Say what we really feel about each other, What's important to us?
You're important to me.
Only on your own terms, Greg. Only when I fit into your neat little box. And I can't handle that anymore.
So what, you're leaving me, are you? Is that it?
Jess and Charlie are on their way to the airport. If I hurry, I can meet them.
Rico, come on, please, don't do this.
I'm sorry.
Just how low will she stoop? Jack resorts to desperate measures to further her career at Holby City tonight at 8. Nothing makes sense next on BBC One when a former medical student is arrested in diagnosis murder.
The One to Watch tonight.